they've got... And now the Los Angeles starters. Vanderbilt and Ayton patrol the paint. Luka Doncic is out there with James. And it's Hachimura in at the 3. And for the Suns, Williams is out there with Royce O'Neal. Then it's Dylan Brooks. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Dunn in at the 3 spot. And coming into this game, Graham, is it fair to say this feels like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
Here's Doncic. After the basket by Phoenix on the other end. James, that's good.
Fighting through contact, not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
From behind the arc, and that's good. Devin Booker for 3. Booker's got 5 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Yeah, looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
Here's Booker. Hachimura with a rebound. The Lakers have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, guys, nobody is quite sure just how the partnership of Devin Booker...
Oh, nice! Oh, big finish! Man!
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
For 3, Booker. And it's Booker again missing.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Oh, deflected. Vanderbilt finds James. The 3 ball. Counted. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
He's become so comfortable from long range. That shot's now a weapon for LeBron.
Here's Booker. Williams. Outside O'Neal. Pass to Booker. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Los Angeles ball.
The Lakers have gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. Doncic against Brooks. Hachimura from long range. The shot's good on the assist by James.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Williams, a screen on Doncic.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, Devin Booker grew up in Grand Rapids, Michigan, but around age 15, he moved to Moss Point, Mississippi to live and train with his father. Booker said, quote, "I understood the goal and I just embraced the culture and the inner city. They took me in, it was really important time, and it was good for me." Back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie. Outside Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt with a screen. The shot by James, no good.
You won't see that from him very often, missing the bunny like that.
We've seen it on certain nights, Clark. Mark Williams just owning the backboards.
Well, his combination of strength and length, B.A., causes major matchup problems. He has a bunch of 20-plus rebound games. That's hard to do, even with all the shot volume that's taking place in the league right now. Even when you put a body on this guy, he's relentless in pursuing the orange.
Both free throws good from James. Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
And Brooks has no problem wearing the black hat. He takes pride in being the villain. He's an old-school player in that regard, very much so.
Pass to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And Williams punches it home.
Booker draws so much defensive attention as a scorer, and that really helps in opening up the passing lanes.
James, outside. Outside Vanderbilt. Hachimura, the pass to Ayton. Oh, Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Here's Booker. Vanderbilt pulls it in. The Lakers lead by 7. Here's James. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man.
And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's diving inside, he's looking for the punch.
To the paint. Ayton. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And so it's Los Angeles with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Los Angeles.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me, not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
Devin Booker out there with Dylan Brooks. Then it's Royce O'Neal. Then there's Mark Williams. And it's Dunn in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
An active shooter. Booker is clever at finding ways to attract fouls on the way up.
Both free throws good from Booker. Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave a team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
Just 2 to shoot. Done with a steal. Brooks outside. And he drops it in from the low post.
Good job by Brooks, getting a close-in look and capitalizing.
James, a screen on Brooks. James outside. Back to Doncic. And it's Phoenix with a rebound.
He's hard to stop once he gets to the rim. That's great defense right there.
Here's Booker. Rejected by James.
What timing by James on the denial. His hand is right there at the exact moment it needs to be.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Here's Booker. And Ayton pulls it down. And so it's Ayton with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. And Clark, for all the excitement around acquiring Luka Doncic, now the Lakers hoping to get him back to the NBA Finals.
Yep, his youth sets them up for the future, BA, but with LeBron James in the fold, they still want to try to win now.
The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. It's stolen by Dunn. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And Grant, you played a half-decade in Phoenix. What stands out the most?
Well, BA, a great city with great fans. And that exciting run in 2010 where we made it to the conference finals.
Dunn attacking. Outside Booker. What balance from Booker.
There's nothing you can do if you're the defense. Booker is so solid at muscling shots in through contact.
James outside. Pass to Ayton. Back to James. Launches it. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Williams a screen on Hachimura. Booker can't get it to go. The Lakers lead by 9. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The Lakers are always thinking title. Coach J.J. Redick said, everything I've ever done in this sport has been crystallized into how can I win a championship? I got close as a college player and as an NBA player. My hope and goal is to bring the Lakers their 18th NBA championship as head coach. Guys, back to you.
Eyes on the prize. Okay, Allie, good stuff.
Love the energy Dylan Brooks brings. Strong move that time.
Ayton with a screen. Hachimura outside. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
Suns trail by 7. Outside Booker. And there's the drive. James with the block. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home. Los Angeles leading by 5. James, a screen on Brooks. Doncic into the lane. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free. And here comes the coach's challenge. He did.
The ruling on the floor stands.
Every call matters.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Here's Booker. Booker with the finish inside.
There's something that is great about Booker. He doesn't take all outside shots. I mean, Devin can score it inside, too.
James deciding where to go with it. Vanderbilt with a screen. Back to Doncic. Got it up. Carried from outside. I don't know. I think we may get a review.
After the review,
These teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got it off in time.
Yeah, they're going to review that shot to make sure he got it off in time, but I think it's going to count.
Yeah, that's how it looked to me, and that's the call we should see here, but no harm in going back to the footage and making absolutely certain.
And we finished off one half of play. It's Los Angeles up by 8. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And the Lakers going with a whole new group out there. Second half underway. Here's who J.J. Redick's got on the floor. Jake LaRavia's out there with Dalton Connect. Then there's Marcus Smart. Then it's Gabe Vincent. And it's Koloko in at the center spot. 2 points. That one goes.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Smart with the bucket.
Rising to the challenge, good coverage won't alter Smart's selection.
Well, Grant, the Lakers captured the 3 seed last season, but only the 8th best point differential in the West. What does that tell you? Oh, my goodness!
Disrespectful.
Some of these dunks he throws down are absolutely absurd. What an athlete Green is.
Here's Smart. Out of bounds. It'll be Suns ball. Second half of basketball. Just over a minute played so far. And here's Green from the arc. Oh, Jalen Green with the sweet stroke.
Green, impressive range from deep. He knows how dangerous he can be from there.
Smart passes to LaRavia. That's good. And it's Smart with the assist. And the Lakers lead by 5.
Good work between the teammates that time, leading him perfectly.
Here's Green. The flush. Jalen Green.
Green doing work inside. Feels like he can score on just about anybody.
Smart passes to Vincent. Smart, a screen on Allen, and it's Vincent off the drive. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Laravia. To the inside, Koloko. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
That's really an outstanding assist, creating a great opportunity inside. You can see the chemistry between those guys.
How about the start of Jalen Green's career? 17 points per game as a teenage rookie, Clark.
Yeah, very impressive. And just as impressive is that he chose to go the G League route instead of college. Not many guys have done that with the success that he's had. So he came in, I think, a little more ready than your average NBA pick because he had actually gone through a cycle of pro basketball. He's been a scorer in this league from day one, and I only see that continuing.
Off the mark there with a 3. Suns trail by 5. Jalen Green pushing through inside.
I don't think Green knows how to slow down or back off. I mean, even with the defense right in his face, he's going right at it inside.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Richards, the pass to Allen. Into the lane. And he gets it to go. And now just a 1-point Laker lead.
Got the better of the defense that time. Easy trip to the rim.
Allen against Smart. Pass to connect. Kicks it out to Smart. Here's Vincent. And again, the Lakers, no good. The Suns have gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. Outside, Green. Green. Oh, throw it down! Nice!
Well, we're seeing validation as to why Green went 2nd overall in the draft. He's got a unique ability to score the ball.
And that one's good. Laravia.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Outside, Green. And Green gets it right back with a 3 of his own.
Of course, a volume three-point shooter like Green hasn't answered. He was ready to strike back in a hurry.
Left side connect. Vincent outside. From the arc. Smart outside. Pass to Koloko. He can't hit that time. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. This 3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. They've got Dylan Brooks. Royce O'Neal is out there with Williams. Then there's Devin Booker, and it's done in at small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
Really good shot contest there. It made it tough for the shooter.
Now here's Booker. Oh, a tough make from Booker.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Doncic against Brooks. James outside. On the wing, Hachimura. To the middle. That's good from Ayton. On the assist from Hachimura.
And this is how dynamic Ayton can be on the offensive end. Keep getting him the ball, please.
Booker, good.
Man, where's the effort on the defensive end? You gotta play harder than that.
You know, it's made for a fun game, but you're right. You're exactly right. I mean, the defense has been non-existent.
Ayton passes to Doncic. It's James on the wing. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks.
You just have to discipline yourself not to fall for James' pump fake, because as soon as he gets you up in the air, you're done.
And so he hits both. Clark, over the last few seasons, LeBron's three-point shooting has been more efficient than ever.
Yeah, how about this, BA? Since 24, he's right around 40% from deep on 5 attempts per game. So that's really impressive. And, you know, a guy like him, his greatness, part of his greatness is how he continues to reinvent his game, making modest modifications to what he does.
Doncic against Williams. And Aiden gets it to go. Aiden's gotten 4 this quarter.
Yeah, when you let Aiden get the ball close, it's over. DeAndre is just too skilled. Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Ayton. James outside. Physical play by LeBron inside.
There was no doubt about who they were going to on that one. Of course not. LeBron coming through.
Doncic on the wing. Yes, sir! Yes, sir!
How impressive is Doncic? This guy is incredible at stepping up in big moments.
Booker. Oh, Booker with a sweet float game.
Huge, man. I mean, the defense knows what Booker is capable of, but cannot get a stop.
James outside. And misses. The Suns leading. Right side Booker. Oh, he misses the layup. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the 4th quarter.
Bully ball. Well, LeBron has been doing that since he stepped into the league.
Good on the first, and that ties this game up. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
You see why he's one of the guys they want at the line in these situations.
Using the glass to lay it in. Coming down the stretch, it's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
Now James. There's 53 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Outside Hachimura from downtown. Jams it home.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Now here's O'Neal. Guarded by Vanderbilt. 32 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Here's James. Ooh, that's easy work for LeBron inside.
Boy, is it tough to stop LeBron right now.
And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Suns. It's a 1-point game. Williams, a screen on James. Shoots a 3. And he nails it.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
I think you attack the rim here, get the ball close to the goal, and that way, even if you miss, you might have a chance for the putback.
So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. That was an incredible.
of NBA guards. Two of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. The backcourt guards are Young and Daniels. The small and power forwards are Reza Shea and Johnson. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 slot. And it's in there.
It's almost effortless for Booker this close in. He just drops the ball in the bucket.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I caught up with the head coach for Phoenix. He knows they're in for a tough matchup against Trae Young. Coach told me Trae is an offensive savant, but we have to find a way to disrupt his game. We're going to throw some length at him, pick him up once he crosses half court, and pound him on every possession. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Now here's Booker. Outside, O'Neal. Clock at 6. Here he goes. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
The shot's good. Young's got 5.
Well, Young is so tenacious that it balances out any of the size differential in the paint.
It seems to be an overlooked part of Trae Young's game, but GA, he's led the NBA in total assists a few times.
No doubt. You initially think about Trae shooting, scoring, but he also runs the offense really well and wants to facilitate.
Young, good.
Well, look, because of his shooting ability, you have to get up on Young, but then that makes it even easier for him to blow by you.
Now here's Booker. Outside, O'Neal. Inside, Reza Shea with the steal. Here's Porzingis. Rebound by the Suns. O'Neal inside. Guarded by Reza Shea. And O'Neal with the basket on the assist by Booker.
And it's fun to watch guys like Booker that see the floor this well. Seems to always get it to the right man.
Porzingis sets the pick for Young. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Here's Booker from the arc. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
An elite offensive threat. Booker continues to try and find ways to improve his game.
Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, GA, is as good as any 2-guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it, but what I love, he also can run your offense, and he gives good effort defensively.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks, guys. No doubt that a healthy Kristaps Porzingis is still a unicorn for what he can bring to a team. When Atlanta pulled the trigger to bring him in, they envisioned him stretching the floor, and Porzingis has opened up about recovering from the illness that sidelined him during the 2025 NBA playoffs. Guys, the Hawks are hoping he can be the player that helps get them back into the postseason. Their entire 2025-26 regular season hinges on KP.
He is a big factor. All right, Johns, thanks for the update. Now, here is Young. And folks, the coach's challenge has been...
Second team foul.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to make a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double-checking, and the game continues on.
Hawks have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And Young kicks to Porzingis. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Expertly executed pick and roll by Porzingis. dropping into a good scoring position right off the screen.
Williams sends a screen for Booker. Porzingis with the block. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. 40 seconds left in the first quarter. Porzingis with a screen on dime. And Young kicks to Porzingis. Brooks with it. And Daniels picks him up defensively. A nice shot by Booker.
And the deft touch from Booker. I love when he gets fancy and lofts it up there like that.
Porzingis sets the pick for Young. Ricochet in the corner to the inside. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Young's shot is off. Booker in the post. Up again, and so it's Devin Booker making highlights for Phoenix. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
And so in the game for the Hawks, the post pairing, Johnson along with Porzingis. The backcourt guards are Young and Daniel. And it's Ricochet in at the small forward position.
Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
First team foul.
Porzingis with the steal.
Well, look, any loss of focus can lead to mistakes. Guys in this league are just too good.
Brooks with it. And Young picks him up defensively. Lets it go with the three. Brooks misses.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, this is what you love to see. Porzingis attack the rim.
And Stan, you know Jalen Johnson comes from a basketball family.
Well, they did a great job, Kevin, of teaching him the game because Jalen Johnson can really play. And I'm sure everyone in his family is extremely proud of what he's doing in the NBA.
Johnson finds Ricochet.
Yeah, if you give Ricochet a chance at the rim, he's going to make you pay.
Suns trail by 4. Pass to Williams. Booker outside. Back to Williams. Booker trying to free himself up. The shot by Williams, no good. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin. The Hawks are trying to involve everyone to take some of the load off Trae Young. Coach Quinn Snyder said, we've been intentional about that. Trae can't do this by himself, and he knows that. Frankly, no player can. Figuring out the ways he can be efficient has been the idea, and he's been making those plays. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. And Williams throws it down.
Oh, smart dish there by Brooks to a wide-open man, getting him the assist and his team some needed points.
Porzingis sets the pick for Young. Down low. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist from Young. Porzingis has got the lead up to 6 now for the Hawks. Booker against Daniel. On the wing, Brooks. O'Neal sets the screen for Brooks. Just 5 on the clock. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Here's Dunn, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Kicks it out to Johnson. The basket good off the assist from Young. And now a 9-point Hawks lead.
Yeah, every year in the league, Johnson's become a better three-point shooter. That tells you how hard he works in the offseason.
Johnson with the rebound. And the Hawks with possession. They're on a 15-6 run. Young with the ball. He's picked up by Brooks. The kick out to Young. Johnson with a screen on Brooks. 5 to shoot. And the shot is good from Johnson. Johnson's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And the quickness of Brooks's drive can be overwhelming. Burst inside before the D can react.
Young's shot is good.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
2 emphatic points. Devin Booker.
1 second separate in the shot clock and game clock. Here's Young. Rebound by the Suns. Williams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Booker, right side. Done outside. They get it back. Up in time. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Atlanta. Going into the terrific stuff, Allie, thank you so much. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter right after this halftime break. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, the way I see it, it's an added bonus. And you can see team chemistry really growing as a result of him racking up the assists.
Allen is out there with Jalen Green. Then it's Nick Richards. And it's Iguodala in at the 4. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. The Hawks leading by 13. You know, GA, it seems like a lot of players welcome the opportunity to play in Phoenix. Talk about what makes this market to a player is so appealing.
I mean, the weather has a lot to do with it, right? Basketball is a winter sport, so for those snowbirds out there, Arizona's a great choice.
Here's Green, takes it inside, tries again. Richards passes to Green, kicks it out to Allen. And the 3 ball is good. Allen's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Oh, selfless play right there from Green. He's all about getting it to the open man.
Here's Alexander Walker. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. And the Hawks with another 3.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting.
And shots like this have to fire Green up. Big time 3 there.
Alexander Walker passes to Okongwu. Here's Krejci. Okongwu a screen. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And Green slams it in.
Well, once Green gets inside, he has the body control to adjust to the defender there and finish.
Dropping foul called on Isaiah Livers. First personal foul. First team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the 3rd quarter now. Kennard on the wing. Allen defending. Another 3 for Atlanta.
He is in a zone right now. Every 3 he puts up seems to be going down.
Rebound by Alexander Walker. Atlanta leading by 15. Inside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting. Looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate his shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defender.
Out to the right wing. And now it's Allen running. He can go all the way with the tip. The Hawks have gone as spotless, 6 of 6 from the field since taking the court here in the second half. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, the new collective bargaining agreement is pushing parity. Commissioner Adam Silver said teams are realizing that there are real teeth in those second apron provisions. The goal was to put all 30 teams in a better position to compete. I think we're on our way to doing just that. Back to you, Kevin.
Leveling the playing field. Thanks for the update, Allie. In the corner, Kennard with it. Sinks the three-pointer. Kennard's got 14 points. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Atlanta.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
Kennard for 3. And the Hawks with another 3.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Pass to Gay. Alexander Walker on the wing. Guarded by Green. Shot clock at 6. Alexander Walker finds Okongwu. And good that time. Okongwu's now got 6 points in the quarter.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
And so it's Atlanta. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. The small and power forwards are Reza Shea and Johnson. The backcourt guards are Young and Daniels. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, home in the paint. Booker, no good. The Hawks leading by 22. Porzingis with the ball, now guarded by Booker. Young taking his time here. Kicks it out to Johnson, and stolen by Booker. Pulls up on the wing. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Just on fire tonight. Devin Booker is feeling it, folks.
Brooks against Young. Porzingis sets the pick for Young. That one doesn't go. Done with some nice D. Booker finds O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Young against Brooks. Johnson outside. Going in.
Well, you can't teach the athleticism displayed there by Johnson.
O'Neal a screen on Daniel. Here's Booker. That one drops.
An old school finish there with the finger roll. You gotta be committed to a move like that, and he was.
Young. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
I mean, look, Trae Young is getting whatever he wants. Just keep getting him the ball.
Brooks misses. Atlanta leading by 20. And here's Porzingis for a 3. The shot, no good. Booker with it, and it's Johnson picking him up.
What a swat by the big man Porzingis. You always have to be careful shooting when he's lurking.
Here's Daniels. It's hauled in by Dunn. Dunn's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Young. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul.
And Stan, you think about the skill level of Trae Young. What makes him, in your opinion, such a tough cover?
I think the best thing about Trae Young, Kevin, is as much of a scorer he is, he's even better as a passer. And so it's hard to commit a second defender to Trae Young all the time because he will find the open people and create great shots for his team. That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right and you still get a bad result.
The Hawks leading by 22. Drains it from beyond the arc. Young's got 9 points in the quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Hawks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Trae Young.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
Brooks misses. And here's Atlanta. They're on a 16-6 run. It's Young on the wing, guarded by O'Neal. To the right side. Reza Shea wide open. The basket good, off the assist from Young.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. To Reza Shea. Outside Daniel. Off target. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one.
That's the end of the game.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And that'll do it, folks. afternoon game here on this Thursday.
Here we go.
And tonight, we've got the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Los Angeles Clippers. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, I'm Kevin Harlan. And our very own Allie LaForce has the sidelines covered for us tonight. And the Clippers starting five. In the forward slots, we'll see Leonard and Collins. Harden out there with Derek Jones. And it's Zubats in at the five. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, we saw a transformation with Luka over the summer as he committed himself to getting in the best shape of his life. And a much leaner Luka started showing up in late July, shortly after he recruited Marcus Smart to the Lakers. No doubt about it, guys. Luka has something to prove this season in a big way.
You got it, making the commitment. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. Leonard against James. Harden surveying the D. Some solid defense from Ayton.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Harden with it. Lays it up off the glass.
Just an absolute ferocious score. When Harden gets a chance to score from the interior, he doesn't think twice about shooting.
Here's Doncic. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one on Collins.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Good on the second free throw. Clippers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Harden and the jam by Harden.
Just an absolute master at creating separation. That is a nice move by Harden to free himself up.
From deep, James. It's hauled in by Zubats. Clippers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Jones dishes to Harden. Outside Collins. High post, Zubats. Just 5 to shoot. Leonard with the bucket.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
James misses. And it's the Clippers' ball. They're on an 11-1 run. Harden outside. Pass to Zubats. Rising inside. And the dunk by Zubats.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Clippers leading by 12. And here's Leonard. Zubats, a screen on Hachimura. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
Count that one.
And so deft with the floater. LeBron's got so many tricks up his sleeve.
At over 40 years old, Richard, the way LeBron James is still able to impact the game is absolutely incredible.
And just for context, through NBA history, the averages for a player once he turns 40 are 6 points and 3 rebounds. LeBron is blowing that out of the water.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Now, here's Zubats. Leonard the pass to Harden. Leonard sets a screen for Harden, and he uses the glass on the layup. Harden's got 6 points.
He's not going to beat you with speed. Harden uses his footwork and his strength to create separation on his way to the rim.
30 seconds left in the first quarter. Clippers leading by 17. Here's Zubac. Pass to Leonard. Outside, Jones. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And here's Harden for three. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. Their defensive mindset clearly focused on clamping. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability. And
the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
The post pair form will be Vanderbilt and Ayton. James is out there with Doncic. And it's Hachimura in at the small forward. That's the Laker 5. It's Harden with the drive. Shoots over James. Again, the Clippers. And with the trend, Greg, toward a faster pace, do you miss watching those grinded-out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era?
Well, I miss playing more than anything. But as far as watching, the game for me is as good as it's ever been.
That shot off. The Lakers with the ball. It's stolen by Jones. Harden outside. It's stolen by Hachimura. Pass to James. Vanderbilt, a screen on Collins. It's LeBron with the drive. Excellent defense there from Zubac. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Clippers. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, LeBron is keeping it going. He said, I appreciate these young guys coming up in the ranks and doing great things. I hope to have inspired them to carry it on when I decide that I'm done and keep this beautiful game going. Not just the league, but the purity of the game. That is what's most important. Back to you.
He's left an imprint, no doubt. Thanks a lot, Allie.
Man, you gotta respect Luka's passing skills. Just a multi-talented player who is all about sharing the basketball.
Lakers trail by 20. Here's James driving to the basket. Here's Hachimura. Hasn't made one yet. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Strong sequence from Hachimura getting after it.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Leonard against Hachimura. 6 to shoot. Shoots. And the Clippers miss again.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Floats it up for James. And stolen by Leonard. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. And stolen by James. Doncic looking it over. Pass to Vanderbilt. Doncic outside. No good with the triple. Clippers leading by 18. Still doing it at this age. Richard, remarkable stuff for LeBron James.
I wasn't sure the day would ever come that we'd actually see him playing on the NBA court with his son, Bronny. Back when I was playing with LeBron, it seemed like a bit of a dream.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one.
To the middle. Here's Zubac. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 4th assist in this one.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Vanderbilt misses.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Jones drives in. It's hauled in by LeBron. Lakers trail by 20. Out to Doncic. Stolen by Harden. There's 31 seconds left in the first half. Zubats with the screen for Harden. Hits it from three-point range. Harden's got 5 points now this quarter.
Never scared to shoot from deep. The lefty stroke of Harden, oh man, it's so fun to watch.
Drains the three while he's being fouled, and he might be able to make this a 4-point play.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Clippers with the ball. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Leonard attacking, and then Leonard with the dunk.
That's what this coaching staff has encouraged Leonard to do. They want him in attack mode.
Into the lane, and a wide-open look for Hachimura. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers taking a 19-point lead into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. All right, Allie, thank you. And, folks, we'll be back with you right after this halftime break.
Arena Entertainment.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Bradley Beal. Batuma's out there at Bogdanovich. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Dunn in at the two-guard spot. Beal can't get it to go.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Lopez with the ball. Defended by Reeves. Here's Batum. Pass to Dunn. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Kinnett comes to help. Outside for Beal. And again, no good by the Clippers.
And, well, when you let the shot clock run down that far, that's the kind of shot you're going to end up with.
Clippers leading by 16. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Showing off his inside game. Bogdan is an all-around scorer.
Here's Reeves. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
I'll tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Bogdanovich looking around. Here's the three. Offensive rebound. Here's Lopez, and Lopez throws it down.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
The Clippers have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third.
And that's how you finish at the rim. Beal leaving no room for error.
Outside, Smart. Laravia with the screen. Smart misses. Clippers leading by 20. With the crossover, Batum attacking, and the layup is good.
Nice, unselfish passing there by Beal. He knows he can't do it all by himself.
It's good.
And look, he's not the best athlete, but he's able to create the space he needs to operate.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Outside for Beal. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Pass to Reeves. Nailed from three-point land. Reeves has got 5 points now in the quarter.
It's the confidence of Austin Reeves. He just knows what his shot is.
Dunn left side. Rebound the Lakers. To the paint, here's Koloko, and the rebound goes to Lopez. The Clippers have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Outside, Bogdanovich. The teardrop falls in. Bogdanovich has got his second basket of the game.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
It's the teardrop, and it's laid in by Reeves.
He's so skilled in that screen and roll. I like watching Reeves break down the defense.
And Beal kicks to Lopez. On the dunk by Lopez.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Smart passes to Reeves. Here's LaRavia. Off target with his 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Bogdanovich. Bucket is good. Bogdanovich has got 6 points in the quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
It'll count. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Clippers leading by 21. The post pair form will be Vanderbilt and Ayton. Luka Doncic out there with LeBron James. And it's Hachimura in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Bogdanovich. It's stolen by Vanderbilt. James against Dunn. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Lopez. Pass to Beal. Fires the 3. Rebound the Lakers. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. James finds Doncic. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
But getting inside positioning is what he wants. Like, once that man gets in there and gets moving, oh, he's going to finish that dunk.
And James picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter. Just
Yes! Oh, that has to hurt if you're the defense. Harden getting fancy with the jam.
James, good.
And this is his game. He's not going to settle or try anything further away from the rim. He knows who he is.
Collins kicks to Leonard. Pass to Harden. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
James outside. And then jammed down as he goes right over Ivica Zubac.
When LeBron is being aggressive on offense, you got to make a change. You can't let him just have his way.
Harden dishes to Jones. Goes to the reverse layup and claps it in. And the Clippers lead by 19.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Collins up top. Vanderbilt defending. Leonard looking around. 5 on the clock. From past the arc. Rebound the Lakers. And Zubac picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team.
Lakers trail by 19. Here's Doncic. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
from ultra close range, Doncic.
Clippers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Harden against LeBron. Now, here is Harden. Not a lot of room. He had a nice open look right there. Jones has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
LeBron outside. There's the drive, and it's sent back by Leonard.
And those long arms and huge hands, Leonard has all the tools he needs to erase shots. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Clippers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for James Harden.
He was just dropping dimes left and right out there. Any opening that the D provided, he exploited it and found his teammates.
And Leonard gets it to go.
This team relies on that shot from Kawhi.
Here's Doncic. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And it's Jones finishing it off.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that's what probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed. Somebody help this man. Get this man some help out there. He's doing everything he can to keep his team in the game.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Jones with the screen on LeBron. And the jam by Harden.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
That will be a jump ball.
Now, here's Collins. So the Clippers winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fan. Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony.
the IQ is so high on both sides. You know, BA, you expect to see lots of intelligent play, and I always get excited to see teams with this much experience.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. Dylan Brooks is out there with Devin Booker. Then it's Royce O'Neal. Then there's Mark Williams. And it's Dunn in at the 3, the small forward. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Jared Vanderbilt. That's his first foul. Here's Williams. Banked it in off the glass.
And coming out swinging and hitting the game's first bucket.
And that begins what should be a terrific battle between these teams.
Now here's Doncic. And now the Suns fast break. Here's Brooks. Releases from the wing and drills it.
And he's much more comfortable shooting off a pass. Brooks with a nice shot.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, earlier I spoke with J.J. Redick. Tonight, his team has a huge assignment, containing all-star guard Devin Booker. He told me Devin is as good as it gets at the 2. He's always applying pressure. His shooting is great, but we don't talk about Book's ball handling enough. He is lethal in that regard as well. Brian, back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that.
The easy money there for Booker. You can't let him get this close with the ball.
As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Grant.
And that became a glaring need, as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, BA. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center. Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
What a finish. Love to see that kind of explosiveness from Booker.
So it's Los Angeles now, after the basket by Phoenix on the other end. Now Ayton. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Now here's Booker. Let's go with a 3, and the three-pointer goes. Booker's got 7 points in the game.
And this is big for Booker's confidence. With his three-point ball falling, he's so tough to stop.
Doncic finds Ayton. Pass to Vanderbilt. Clock at 6. Back to Ayton. That one's good from James on the assist from Ayton. He has 6.
Once James gets the ball in close, it's game over. Put up those 2 points.
Here's Booker. Outside for Brooks. Here he goes. And finished off by Brooks.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
Now here's Doncic. No points so far. On the wing, Hachimura. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot. Misses the 3.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Here's Booker. The shot comes out. Hachimura with the defensive effort. Lakers trail by 5. James with the ball. Checked by Brooks. The shot's good.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Booker against James. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first. James with the rebound. And James has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. And it's Doncic on the drive. Excellent D there from O'Neal. And stolen by Booker. It's a one-on-one situation. That's tipped. Stolen by Vanderbilt. And it's the Lakers on the break. Picked his pocket. Boom! He jams it straight down.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
Goes up at the stripe. The Lakers with another miss. Got it off in time. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so the first quarter is in the books. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Suns.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
And they've also done a really good job scoring off turnovers. Not just pressuring the ball, but cashing those in scoring opportunities.
Vanderbilt, Ayton patrol the paint. LeBron James out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Hachimura in at the 3. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Lakers coach J.J. Redick has brought an attention to detail to this team. Austin Reeves said, quote, set the foundation of doing stuff the right way, and if we do that, we can be a really good team. Redick said it's important to always emphasize the things that you want. That hopefully becomes part of your identity. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. From going to the finals in 2021 to missing the playoffs last season, Grant, things have not gone according to plan for the Suns.
Well, you know, B.A., they followed that trip to the finals with a 64-win season. But then they went all in on the big three of Booker, Durant, and Beal. And that just didn't yield the results they'd hoped for.
Booker against Doncic. Inside, and stolen by Williams. Three-pointer, O'Neal. And Ayton pulls it down. Lakers trail by 6. Down low. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
A beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Outside Booker. Williams, a screen on James. Booker. Booker shrugs off the contact.
There's nothing you can do if you're the defense. Booker is so solid at hustling shots into contact.
Doncic passes to James. Oh, breaks the dunk off the deceptive pump fake. The Suns lead by 6. It's Booker on the wing. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on LeBron James.
And just a classic pump fake move. I mean, Booker wants the defender to make a mistake and foul.
To have grown up in the D.C. area, at what point did you fall in love with the sport of basketball?
Well, B.A., the first team I loved were the Washington Bullets in the late 70s with Elvin Hayes. They won that one championship in Washington. But Larry Bird coming into the league in 1980 really changed everything for me. That's when I truly fell in love with the sport, emulating a guy like that.
Greatest player from the DMV?
I guess I'd have to say Kevin Durant, certainly.
And Tim Legler, of course.
Even better answer.
Yeah, you expect tremendous effort from a scorer like Booker, but it's still impressive to see him delivering.
Rebounded by Dunn.
Oh, just a little too cute on that one, and it cost him.
Booker against Vanderbilt. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game has gone, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Now here's Brooks. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Here's Booker. Ooh, nice little finish at the rim there for Booker.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
52 seconds left in the first half. Doncic with the bucket.
Stretching his range as far as it will go, Doncic is so impressive.
The shot by Dunn, no good.
Those are the ones you definitely have to make. Sometimes there's just enough defense to make a miss.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Now here's Doncic. James passes to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Yeah, sticking it to them inside. Good luck throwing Ayton off when he attacks like this.
Booker looking around. Williams a screen on James. Booker for three. On target from range. Booker's got 22.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
And it's Doncic missing.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
And that'll do it for the first half of play. Phoenix out in front, leading by 7. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Get ready for your Pocket Fight Arena Entertainment.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
I wouldn't want to have to be out there trying to keep up with him. It's really difficult when he shows you this kind of energy offensively.
Kicking off the second half, here's Jordan Ott's 5. Jalen Green is out there with Grayson Allen. Then there's Nick Richards, and it's Iguodaro in at the 4-man spot. And it's Smart missing. Phoenix leading by 7. Outside, Green, money from deep.
Yeah, and Green has tons of confidence in his three-point shot, and it was on display right there as he knocked it down.
Smart passes to Reeves. Beyond the arc. And it's Phoenix for the rebound.
He created the opening, he got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
Here's Iguodaro. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Laravia. Still without a bucket. And here's Connect outside. Six to shoot. Puts up a 3. Counted from distance. Connect's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
And just unreal from outside with deep range. Connect is just knocked down.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, B.A. Success hasn't changed Austin Reeves' underdog mentality. He said it doesn't shift at all. There's a good majority of people that probably still don't think that I'm that good. It's a common theme for my life. What pushed me to get here are the people who doubted me. I always have to keep that in mind. Back to you.
Keeps that chip.
Oh, wow. And I'll tell you what, I mean, he is a creative, explosive finisher at the rim. Green loves putting on a show.
Last year, Jalen Green was twice named Western Conference Player of the Week.
Yeah, and Green was the first Rockets player to win the award multiple times since James Harden in 2020. Wow. This is Green at his best. Electric off the bounce and a great, great finish.
Laravia passes to Reeves. It's Smart on the wing. To the inside, and Richards comes to help. Koloko. Here's Laravia. Richards pulls it in. Phoenix leading by 10. Here's Iguodaro. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
And that one's good. Connect.
The Connect is a crafty finisher. He's got great touch around the hoop.
And there's the call on Jalen Green. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Smart outside. Back to Reeves. Laravia outside. Smart outside. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Well, the defense was solid right there, but that's just a missed opportunity at the rim.
Good.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Reeves with the ball. Still no points. And 1:01 left in the third quarter. And it's Smart missing. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Suns. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Here's Iguodaro. Outside, Green. Green going right at the... Ooh, Green with a vicious dunk.
Talk about using that speed. Green to the rim with ease.
Pass to Reeves. Back to Smart. Outside connect. This one for three. That's good. And it's Smart with the assist. Smart's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
Here's Green. Driving inside. And he can't jam it through. Reeves, the pass to Smart. And Smart goes up strong at the rim.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
He got it up. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams score.
Okay, fans.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Lakers trail by 9. Vanderbilt and Ayton patrol the paint. Luka Doncic is out there with James. And it's Hachimura in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Brooks drives in. Good D by Vanderbilt. And there's a whistle. That one goes on Royce O'Neal. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Los Angeles has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. James can't get it to go. Phoenix leading by 9. 3 on 3. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. Now Los Angeles moving it up. And there's the lob. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up.
Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
When you have someone running point who's also a factor at the rim like that, it's a huge advantage.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm. Now, that was a breakdown defensively, but he couldn't take advantage.
James, that's good.
Yeah, the assertive approach from LeBron is really paying off in this one. He is driving this offense.
Here's Booker, using his post moves to get the 2 points. Booker's got 26 points.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Well, the volume has been there, but so has the efficiency, which is why they're in control of this game.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Booker off the bounce. Yes! Using that window!
You love the intensity on Booker's drive. Cutting in like there's nothing the defense can do to stop him.
Doncic outside. It's good from beyond the arc.
He's done so much damage from beyond the arc, and he's still hitting those big shots.
Well, you would think by now they would have learned their lesson defensively. You have to stay connected to him.
With the floater. Freight train coming. LeBron gets to the rim.
Oh, easy to see why LeBron has the ball in these moments. He's dependable at coming through for his team.
There's the drive. Oh, he jammed it.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. And here's Booker. Oh, Booker with a sweet float game.
Man. I mean, the defense knows what Booker is capable of, but cannot get a stop.
1:46 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Now James. 5 to shoot. Doncic. James outside. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Now here's O'Neal. Outside Booker. And we've got 1:18 left in the fourth. Now pass to Williams. Yes, sir!
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
Booker.
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Completely unfazed by what's at stake. That's just clutch.
Sometimes it's impossible.
And with this game coming down to the wire, they're...
Second, the ruling on the floor stands.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
The Lakers making a switch here. LaRabia's checked in and keeping us updated from the sideline. Allie LaForce.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to the Suns coach address his team. They told the team to dig deep, play with passion, finish this game out right. We'll see if they do, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
Yeah, and you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
He can't sink it, and that was an important free throw. Outside Booker. Buries it!
Oh, a high-volume score with just too many moves to count. Booker is so dependable under pressure.
Williams against Doncic. Outside Hachimura. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
They should have a play prepared for this scenario. Little time, you need a three. Of course, the D will be guarding the line, but no one said it was going to be easy.
Doncic. Pass from downtown.
During this final quarter, he's erupted from outside the arc. Just assume every three he takes now is going in.
And the timeout called here by Jordan Ott. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Williams. It falls!
Big ups to this coaching staff. Great play design there.
So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one with the...
Hello, everyone. Welcome. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. They've got Dunn. O'Neal is out there with Mark Williams. Then it's Brooks, and it's Booker in at the 1 spot. And for the Clippers, the pair up front, that'll be Collins and Zubac. Harden out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Jones in at the small forward position. And when you look at these two teams tonight, GA both have a number of veterans on their rosters.
Well,
Oh, my goodness! Come on now.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
Zubac, a screen on Brooks. It's Harden with the drive. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
How about the concentration? I mean, Harden is used to finishing past intense defense. There he goes, doing it again.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Great open look there.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He brought up the difficulties that come along with guarding Devin Booker, and he told me the hard part with Book is that he's a free-level scorer and a willing passer. He's not just an isolation scorer. They use him in a lot of different actions, so you're constantly chasing him. Kevin, back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Trains the three-pointer. Booker's got 5 now.
In textbook mechanics, make it look like it's going in every time. Booker, unreal.
And make no mistake about it, Kawhi Leonard-Clark can still take over a game.
Yeah, it's all about him being healthy. I mean, when he's healthy, he is unstoppable. The mid-range game is platinum level. He can make threes. His strength, driving to the basket and finishing, is so underrated, but clearly obvious because it seems like guys just bump off of him, fall off of him when he goes to the rack with 4.
Harden can't hit. Phoenix has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Booker outside. And the dunk by Booker.
And getting physical with his play. Booker just attacking the hoop.
Brooks against Harden. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Clock at 6. Zubac with the screen for Harden. And the Clippers miss again. Suns leading by 4. Booker the pass to Williams. And it's Williams with the jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Williams, a screen on Leonard. Here's Booker. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 11.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Here's Leonard. Kicks it out to Jones. They need this. And it's Collins getting it to go. Collins has got his second basket.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
And the layup's good off the glass.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Collins wide open. He fires. Can't nail the jumper.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
skilled at getting inside and doing work down there. Kawhi Leonard is a confidence forward.
And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Off the inbound. Oh, and the jam by Williams. Clippers trail by 8. Leonard on the wing. Jones sets the pick for Leonard. And the 3 off target. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. Williams kicks to Booker. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7. Here's Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And Leonard makes it look easy. Incredible at getting inside and just finishing with physicality.
For 3, Booker. That shot, no good. No good on the shot. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Suns lead by... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Suns.
And so far in this one, guys, it's been the shooting. In particular, from mid-range. That has been huge for them.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
The pair up front, that'll be Collins and Zubac. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Harden, and it's Jones in at the 3 slot. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. Clippers trail by 10. And last season, Greg, Devin Booker became the Phoenix Suns' all-time leading scorer.
Yeah, he passed Hall of Famer Walter Davis to achieve that feat. Booker is a guy that wants to be a Sun for life. So I expect him to break even more franchise records.
Shot clock at 3. Oh, wow!
Very few players have the combination of power and athleticism that Kawhi has. Electric.
O'Neal sets the screen for Booker. Booker with a 3. He is a knockdown shooter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And here's Harden for 3. They get it back. Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
Leonard the pass to Collins. And here's Harden. Inside. No good from Zubac.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's... Oh, man! Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Exercising his authority.
Well, with Zubac, obviously Clark, you're getting strength, but he's underrated when it comes to skill. Good passer and nice ball skill.
Kevin, I like his little jump hook in the post. He's got a nice little touch with the push shot in there. He can get it done anywhere in the paint. You know, he knows exactly when to look for and take his shots. His IQ playing inside is as good as it gets.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, guys. The Clippers are remaining competitive, even with some shifting pieces in their roster. Star play creator James Harden said, quote, "We're legit, and our defense is really good. Offensively, we know what we want to get to, and we hang our hats on the defensive end." Back to you guys.
A veteran-heavy roster. Allie LaForce with that report. Great job as always, Allie. Thanks. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Phoenix leading by 13. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Booker outside to the middle, stolen by Zubac. To the inside, Leonard. Kawhi with the flush.
This is how dominant Leonard can be. And once he finds his comfort zone, he keeps his foot on the gas.
Booker the pass to Williams, stolen by Zubac. Oh, and here we go with Collins. Nobody back. Count it. Collins has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Los Angeles.
And that's how they're going to trim this lead. Play tough D, force some turnovers, and then push it in transition.
With 3, Booker. Rebound by the Clippers. Here's Jones. Driving in.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Oh, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Zubac finds Collins. Back to Zubac. No good with the layup. And so is Phoenix, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Right back after this break.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
On the court for the Suns, they've got Jalen Green. He's out there with Allen. And it's Iguodala in at the 4 slot. Beal, the pass to Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
The big fella with the big finish. Lopez rocking that rim.
There's no question, Clark. Tyronn Lue has been a stabilizing presence for this Clippers organization.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. Ty Lue has fostered a really strong culture and has navigated some testy, difficult situations, which is why he's already viewed as one of the best coaches in franchise history.
And flashing the athleticism on the drive. When Bogdanovich spots a lane, he attacks it.
Beal with the steal. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. And finished off by Beal.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Shot clock at 2. Count it. Good.
A nice decision from Green that time, showing you the savvy to go to the floater there.
Beal deciding where to go with it. All alone. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
Boy, Lopez hunkered down and anchored in on that pick.
Outside, Green. There's the triple. Knocks down the 3-ball. Green's got 5 now.
Green, impressive range from deep. He knows how dangerous he can be from there.
Here's Beal. That's tipped. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Green trying.
Once he takes flight, Green can make some incredible moves in the air.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Lopez a screen. 3-pointer. Bogdanovich, no luck. And so Allen will bring it up now for the Suns. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Basket counts. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travel that didn't happen.
And they pick up 2. Beal's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, offensively, Beal is a smooth operator.
Green against Beal. And that one's good. Green. And the Suns lead by 8.
When you get looks from there, you're doing a lot right.
Here's Beal. Done outside. Outside, Bogdanovich. Lopez sets a screen for Bogdanovich. 3-pointers off the mark. Lopez dishes to Dunn. Outside, Beal. For the 3. And that one is off. Suns leading by 8. Here's Green, and there's the drive. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
And priority number 1 has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
Dunn kicks to Beal. Lopez, a screen on Green. Beal can't get it to go. The Suns have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Allen, that's good.
You know, no time wasted getting that ball up the floor for the uncontested finish.
Lopez outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. From deep. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They played. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. The pair up front, that'll be Collins and Zubac. Harden out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Jones in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Down against Leonard. Collins setting the big for Leonard. Pass to Zubac. Kicks it out to Jones. Jones with the screen on Dunn. The second chance effort. Williams with the block. Booker with it. And it's Harden picking him up. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle schemes for Phoenix.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Booker. Booker with a beautiful floater there.
And the deft touch from Booker. I love when he gets fancy and lofts it up there like that.
Kicks it out to Jones. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on his shoulders. He's been tremendous offensively.
Booker against Leonard. Williams, a screen on Leonard. Booker hammers it home off the drive.
And we see this so often from Booker because he has the green light to take any shot he wants.
Leonard, what a play inside.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow.
Well, I guess there's nothing wrong with a little bit of showboating here and there.
O'Neal sets the screen for Booker. Leonard with the steal. minute of action now gone here in the fourth.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Now Williams, a great pass, leads him right to the rack.
An awesome distributor. Booker's floor awareness and understanding of when to dish it is a real weapon.
Harden looking it over. Harden with the hang time.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Jammed in! He was headed straight to the hoop the whole way.
And busting it up the floor. Leonard showing a lot of energy on the fast break. If there's one thing he doesn't lack, it's hustle.
Booker and Devin Booker in the paint.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
And it doesn't go. Suns leading by 10.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Suns.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Yeah, exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Devin Booker.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
O'Neal! Off target from outside. And stolen by Booker. O'Neal on the wing, defended by Jones. Outside Booker. And he gets the floater to drop.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. They got it done.
Puts it up. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was...
Coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Brian Anderson here, joined by our analysts, Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And the Lakers starting five. Hachimura at power forward with Ayton at center. LeBron James out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Vanderbilt in at the three, the small forward.
Yeah, if you allow Zubac positioning near the cup, look out. This is what you can expect.
And Doris, the Clippers coach Ty Lue, considered to be one of the master tacticians on the NBA sidelines.
And BA, a lot goes into that. It's not just the adjustments in game or the play calling in late game situations. It's also the fact that this guy understands how to communicate with players, how to hold them to a high degree of accountability, and walk that line between demanding and being supportive. He is one of the game's sharpest minds. That's a high percentage look for Luka Doncic. He is a menace if he gets that deep.
Harden scanning the floor. That one goes in.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. As you might expect, we talked about the game plan for defending Luka Doncic. Coach stressed that they'll double team him often, saying, quote, we want him to feel challenged on every single shot. I don't want him to get exactly what he wants out there. Sounds like Luka should expect hands in his face at all times tonight. Brian, back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Zubac with a screen on Doncic. Harden, the pass to Zubac. Back to Harden. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Here are the Lakers now. 6-point game. Here's Doncic. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. Doncic has got his second basket of the game.
Listen, this guy has off-the-charts basketball IQ. Luka Doncic understands when to get into that pull-up game.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing tomorrow, Black.
Now here's Harden. He has 6. Knocks it down from distance. Harden's got 9.
Oh, my goodness. From the next zip code, James Harden.
Here's Ayton. No good with a layup. And here are the Clippers now. They're on a 13-4 run. On the wing, Harden. Guarded by Doncic. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Outside Harden. Collins outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes back up. And he lays it in. Collins has got his second bucket of the night.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Now here's Doncic. Nice move. And the layup is good. He has 6.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Second shot opportunity. Here's Harden. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now, here is James. No made baskets yet. Yep, that one goes.
There aren't a lot of ways to slow up LeBron James in the pick and roll. Even if you defend it perfectly, he can find a way to score.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That's good from Harden. And we've got 28 seconds left now in the first quarter. Ayton passes to Hachimura. Back to Ayton. Now here's Doncic. Shot clock at 6. James outside. Pass to Ayton. Hey, expanding his range. The shot off that time. Here's Leonard. James Harden. He's been the guy making things happen for the Clippers. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Clippers.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Collins at power forward, Zubac in the middle. James Harden out there with Kawhi Leonard, and it's Jones in at the 3. That's who's out there for the Clippers. And one thing you hear coaches say all the time, Doris, finish the cut.
The reason being, you have to let the passer know exactly what you're going to do. If you stop short, so often the ball ends up out of bounds. What's remarkable about LeBron is the complete command of the game. Not only his team, but you'll hear opponents joke about how well he knows their plays.
Harden against Doncic. Screen by Leonard. Here's Harden. And a nice finish on the layup. Harden's got 16 points now.
Well, at this point, James Harden has put his imprint all over this basketball game, and the defense better find a way to figure him out soon.
From deep, here's Doncic. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
A guy like this, with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. What Luka Doncic does with the ball in his hands is never predetermined. He said, quote, I just see what the defense gives me. It's never the same decision. It's a lot of factors. You've got to look at who's guarding you, if the shot's going in or not. There's a lot to think about and then decide. Brian, back to you.
He keeps them guessing. Allie, thank you. Leonard, right side. Kawhi finishes inside. So good at the rim.
So many advantages Kawhi Leonard has when he's inside. Size, power, strength. To the cup he goes.
James finds Hachimura. Here's James. LeBron, attack mode. And slam dunk by James.
If LeBron gets speed at the rim, it takes a couple of steel walls to slow him down. And even then, he'll finish the job.
Lakers trail by 12. Doncic passes to James. Back to Doncic. The putback. There's the 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Vanderbilt, a pass to Doncic. Ayton in the high post. Yet to see a basket. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got his 4th rebound in this one. Doncic against Harden. Collins right side. Going inside. And Collins with the jam.
With a little bit of style, John Collins up and off his feet.
And Doris, you look at Ivica Zubac. His game is elevated to a point where he's near the top of opposing scouting reports.
What's fascinating to me, BA, is there were a couple years where we were saying traditional 5s are no longer part of the game. Not true. Zubac is a throwback. Plays to his strengths, playing in the paint, rebounding the basketball, and affecting the game with that 7-foot frame.
Leonard for 3. And Ayton pulls it down.
KYP. Know your personnel. Challenge the great shooter. Excellent job. Coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
The Clippers lead by 12. To the wing on the left. Zubac finds Jones. Outside Harden. Pass to Leonard. From deep 3-point land. The Lakers with a rebound.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Vanderbilt to pass to Doncic. Out to James.
You see the commitment from Collins there. Excellent work making an impact on defense.
And Collins with the slam.
Just tremendous recognition from Collins there. Sees an opportunity to be a target at the rim, and his teammate puts it on time.
Doncic passes to Vanderbilt. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Aiden. Oh, from deep. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Leonard for 3. No good. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. Defense. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half. With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We are seeing an outstanding game from James Harden.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And the Lakers, looking at who they've got. We've got Marcus Smart. Jake LaRavia is out there with Connect. Then it's Austin Reeves, and it's Koloko in at the 5 spot. And that one good. And the Clippers lead by 16.
You like seeing Bogdanovich get it done inside. An opportunistic score around the rim.
Here are the Clippers. Here's Beal. And then Beal with the dunk.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Jacks up a 3, and Bogdanovich is good for 3. Bogdanovich has got 5 points now this quarter.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Here's Batum. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Left side, Bogdanovich. Pass to Lopez. The 3 is up. And it's LaRavia with a rebound. The Lakers have gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. Smart for 3. Sinks the tray. Smart has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Beal against Smart. 3-pointer. Beal's shot is off. Lakers trail by 21. Smart passes to Reeves. That's good. And it's Smart with the assist.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
And it's Lopez with the jam.
Just disrespectful. If the D gives him a clear path to the hoop, he will take it.
Let's just say they were a little slow to react there.
Yeah, and despite his restrictions offensively, you still have to close off the lane or he'll burn you.
Beal, the pass to Bogdanovich. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. And the Lakers with possession here. Smart for 3. Rebounded by Lopez. The Clippers lead by 20. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The Lakers are trying to maximize what LeBron James has left in the tank. Coach J.J. Redick said, when you get to coach one of the greatest players ever, you take a lot of joy and pride and excitement in that. And it's my job to help him in these last few innings of his career. Back to you, Brian.
A rare opportunity. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Here's Beal. Lopez with it. Guarded now by Smart. Dunn's shot is good. Dunn's got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, I really admire the poise of Chris Dunn, appearing totally comfortable in the paint.
The Lakers with another miss. And it's the Clippers' ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Here's Beal, and he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Clippers.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
I think the other thing they've done exceptionally well tonight is shoot the mid-range and take advantage of those opportunities. Anytime they're given a look, they have delivered.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Now here's Bogdanovich. He's covered by Connect. Outside Bogdanovich. Top of the key. Smart grabs the miss.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
Inside. Here's Koloko. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
At that range, it is about finishing strong. You can't hesitate.
Here's Beal. Drives to the hoop. Rebound, the Lakers. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Austin Reed, shooting one. Substitution on the court.
11 seconds left in the third. Vanderbilt to pass to James. Oh, my goodness!
That is incredible!
Powered it home!
Not fair at all. Did you see it? Just wow. A monster flush from the big man.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a commanding 22-point lead going into the... And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And Harden's got the ball here for the Clippers. Collins at power forward. Zubac's in the middle. Kawhi Leonard out there with James Harden. And it's Jones in at the three. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
Oh, my. James Harden with a statement right there.
Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Collins, no good.
Well, he saw the play coming together, but the timing was just a little off.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Leonard on the wing. From deep. Hachimura with a rebound.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Big day for their backcourt. Their guards have really set the tone for the rest of this team.
Kawhi Leonard, the size, the strength, the ability to put the ball on the floor. I mean, trying to deal with this guy off a drive is so tough.
James with the ball. Ayton, a screen on Harden. And here's Doncic outside. Collins with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Leonard outside. Pass to Zubac. Three-pointer, Harden. That one goes. And that's his ninth made shot in 12 attempts.
Yes, so much of Harden's work happens at the top of the key, but he can also work you over from the corners.
Oh, at 6'8", it's easy to forget how good his handles are, but LeBron creates easy opportunities for himself.
Here's Harden. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. The Lakers have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Here's Leonard. Here's the three. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. Leonard's got 5 points now this quarter.
And he's a selective three-point shooter. Kawhi only takes them if he feels he has a good look.
Oh, he is red hot right now. Defense has got to lock in.
Doncic against Harden. From outside the arc. Rebound, the Lakers. James deciding where to go with it. Vanderbilt against Zubac. Out to James. Takes the three. Oh, he pipes it. 9 for 14 and showing no let-up.
Amazing individual performance, but you'd like to see more guys start to get involved. I don't know if he can do it alone.
Harden, the pass to Leonard. To the middle. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
The one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
There is so much responsibility on LeBron's shoulders. He has to keep that offense flowing, and he's got such a great grasp of their system.
Outside Harden. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Doncic.
Well, few guys understand better than James Harden how to use a pump fake to get a defender committed and get some free throws. That is nicely done.
And the Lakers shooting an average of 43% from the floor.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Clippers.
Man, the bench brought lots of energy tonight.
I'll tell you, when your reserves can score like that, it puts your team in a great position to win.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for James Harden.
Boy, it's not just the scoring he gave them. It was the efficiency with which he did it.
Collins against Hachimura. Pass to Leonard. Zubac, screen. And Leonard with the strong finish. Doris, when you watch Kawhi play, what stands out is his ability to stay on balance at all times.
B.A., when you consider the type of injury and the number of injuries he has sustained to those knees, it is incredible the high level this man plays at. On balance for sure, but a guy who can score big buckets in big moments and carry an offense. Truly incredible.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Collins outside. Just 5 on the clock. Doncic against Harden, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And here's Doncic. From deep three-point range, offline. So no problem for the Clippers as they get the win. All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.